following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
About the money, you talk about beating people up. Well, it's the New World Order, and I hope it's okay because there's nothing you can do about it.
That's CG, man.
It looks like. Yeah, he does look like it.
That's Michael Jackson, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, if that was the damn case, then how come the New World Order ain't happening already? It's been 8 years.
Well, it's because you can wait till he comes to his term, his term is up when he makes the move. He's going to invoke the War Powers Act, but he's staying off. Bush even said he could do that if he wanted to, but he said he don't want, he thinks he needs better just go ahead and get elected, a new election out of the president.
Oh my God, and they're gonna show his wife too. How stupid. You need to quit watching this shit.
Yeah, sure.
This is retarded. These are some paranoid motherfuckers.
Yeah, they are.
Bunch of damn Kurds walking.
Yeah. Obama's going also close. Oh my I still want to know what that means. That rock and roll or is that?
This is I Love You.
He was going like
This
that.
is the devil.
He was going like that.
This is I Love You.
No, but he was going like this.
If he's going like this, he's telling everybody he loves you.
Oh, is that what he was
If he's doing this is the mark of the devil. Unless they changed it and called it New World Order.
You know what that is?
Yeah, that's the wolf pack.
Big Bobby.
The ultimate goal that these people have in mind is the goal to create a one world government run by the banking industry, run by the bankers. The whole agenda is to create a one world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. If you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip, and you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of people.
And that chip's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do.
Everything is in there, you know? And so they want a one world government controlled by them, everybody being chipped, all your money in those chips, and they control the chips, and they control people, and you become a slave, you become a servant. These people, that's their goal.
F the Corps. I don't work for you no more.
That was John Michael Turner stripping his medals and ribbons from his chest and throwing them into the audience to the applause of attendees at Winter Soldier. Turner then went on to describe some of his time in Iraq.
On April 18th, 2006, I had my first confirmed kill. This man was innocent. I don't know his name. I called him the Fat Man. He was walking back to his house, and I shot him in front of his friend and his father. The first round didn't kill him after I'd hit him up here in his neck area. And afterwards he started screaming and looked right into my eyes. So I looked at my friend who I was on post with, and I said, well, I can't let that happen. So I took another shot and took him out. He was then carried away by the rest of his family. It took 7 people to carry his body away. We were all congratulated after we had our first kills, and that happened to have been mine. My company commander personally congratulated me, as he did everyone else in our company. This is the same individual who had stated that whoever gets their first kill by stabbing them to death will get a 4-day pass when we return from Iraq. There was one incident where we got into a firefight just south of the government center, about 2,000 meters. We had no idea where the fire was coming from, and the way our rules of engagement were, pinpoint where the fire is coming from and throw a rocket at it. So with that being said, we still didn't know where the fire was coming from, and an 84mm rocket was shot into a house. I do not know if there was anyone in it. We do not know if that's where the fire was coming from, but that's what was done. Please go to the next image. This man right here was my 3rd confirmed kill. As you can see, he was riding his bicycle.
I am warning you. Right now you have the religious leaders gathering. I said this 3 years ago on video, had it recorded, that I said that the religions will gather, all of them, because they're literally all the same. I don't down these religions or the people, I down the leaders, the ones who are wealthy. They're going to get you to follow them because they converted your religion to paganism. All of them. Buddhists, Muslims, Christians, you've all been converted to paganism. For God's sake, the Chinese have the dragon. You do not want to worship the dragon. Now let me just tell you a little bit about Satan. He's a trickster. He tricks you all the time. For example, your local news is fiction. Your fictional movies is way more reality. I'm not saying all of it's reality, but I'm telling you there's a lot of reality in fictional movies. Lots of messages, codes, symbols, and you have to know these codes. So I'm going to share a couple of them with you today. First of all, this is the $1 bill, which I personally think is the most paganist bill that we have. Because you're one with the United States United. You remember Satan in the end times, in the days of Noah, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the days of the coming of the Son of Man. He will divide. In other words, you will live in a fictional reality. Your eyes will be blind. Okay, so you will see the United States as united. And the people have open eyes will see, no, this is not the United States anymore. It used to be, but now it is the divided states, the divided kingdom. Israel, bankers. The United Nations is the divided nations. Their goal, their mission is to divide and conquer. Okay? I've said on many videos that almost every animal in the days of the Son of Man will be genetically modified. Even humans will be genetically modified. And that's very, very true today. We've got boob jobs. We've got fake this, fake shoes. We take genetically modified foods. All of our foods are genetically modified. We eat synthetic foods, petroleum, plastics, aluminum. The chemtrails contain barium, strontium, aluminum, which replaces the stardust in the human body, like gold, silver, and all the natural iron, copper that exists in the blood. This is what sparks human consciousness.
From line 11 to 16, and then jump to 18 to 115 and up to it. It says, to amend Article 2 of Chapter 10 of Title 17 of the Official Code of Georgia animated relating to the death penalty generally, so as to provide a statement of legislative policy to provide for death by guillotine, provide for applicability to repeal conflicting laws, and for other purposes. Now listen to this paragraph. The General Assembly finds that while prisoners condemned to The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.